Hey guys, it's Dee from the Game Board. Today we're playing a game called Fractured Sky by Ivy Studios. And if you don't know who they are, go check them out. Put it on your to-do list. Fractured Sky is a very competitive game. It's got a little bit of resource management, deduction, and area control. In the world of Fractured Sky, we're competing for starfalls and in search of resources in these locations. We begin the game by revealing a public starfall. We then place a secret starfall. There's going to be one for every round, so you'll have 1 the first round and 5 the 5th round. Next, we lay out the objectives. These will be revealed at the end of each round, and they're definitely going to offer a secret starfall, but only if you meet certain conditions. Now let's talk about what you can do on your turn. You can do a few things. You can place an airship, hire a skimmer, build a building, or take a peek, whether it's at any objective of your choice or the secret starfall. Let's get into placing an airship. It's a pretty vital part of the game, so you're going to want to pay attention. You can place 3 airships per turn at any location to compete for its resources or starfall. You see these little numbers? When you're putting your airships out, be conscious because these numbers cannot add up to a total of more than 10. You'll notice that all the backs of the pieces look exactly the same except for the 1 and 10. This introduces some bluffing because you never know. Is it a 1 or is it a 10? If you're the first player to play your airship at any location, you're going to receive one of these. It's a card from the Hidden Starfall deck. It's not going to tell you where a starfall is, but it's going to tell you where a starfall is not. You see these little hexagons? It's for building buildings, and these buildings will augment any location that it's connected to. Ivy Studios even included how many locations are connected to each hexagon, so when you're taking a look at the board, you can see where you might benefit the most. There are 2 types of buildings you can build. A fortress that'll give you +1 to your airships at any connected location, or a market that will gain you 1 extra resource. You can also hire a skimmer that'll give you +1 to any airship at that location. But unlike the fortress, it goes away each round. Remember when we talked about peeking earlier? That's called scouting. You can pay resources to take a peek at any objective or the secret starfall. Players continue taking turns, whether it's building a building or sending an airship. Oh, airships, speaking of. When you've laid your 3rd airship, you get to decide what turn order you're going to go in next round. And that's important because turn order next round determines tiebreakers this round. For instance, if you're tied at a location and you're the first player next round, you break all ties this round. But it's okay if you're last because in a 4 or 5 player game, you might get a little extra gold if you place 4th or 5th for next round. Let's get into winning locations and rewards. Speaking of, don't forget to reveal your hidden starfalls at the end of each round. Airships are revealed, and their values are calculated, taking into account fortresses at any connecting location or any skimmers you may have hired at that location. The player with the highest total at any location will win the highest prize. If it's a starfall, that's what you'll win. If not, you'll get both of the resources provided at that location. If you come in 2nd place, you'll get to choose 1 of those resources. Also, if you have a connected market to that location, you will also receive a resource from that location. Last but not least, at the end of each round, you'll also reveal your objective. If you meet the conditions on the card, you could possibly win an additional starfall. We'll continue this over 5 rounds, whether winning starfall at a competing location or through an objective. Whoever has the most wins the game. And that's it. That's Fractured Sky by Ivy Studios. Grab the game, grab your friends, and get those offerings into the God Beast. What will you wish for? I don't know if that's important, but it's on the box, so we're saying it.